Now students, we will discuss method of preparation of haloalkane and haloarenes. First we take from alcohols. Students, how can we prepare alcohols? So we know alcohol represent like ROH, that is 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree, different type alcohols. So there are many methods to prepare from alcohol. First method, reaction with HX, hydrogen acid, means HCl, HBr, in presence of zinc chloride. HX and zinc chloride is special reagent, that is one is Lucas reagent. Lucas reagent. This reagent we use to distinguish primary, secondary and tertiary alcohols. What is this reagent? This reagent is zinc chloride and concentrate HCl. Generally, to prepare chlorides, we use this alcohol, this reagent. If this one is primary, secondary or tertiary alcohol, they convert corresponding halides, means RX, and change into H2O. So this reaction is very important because it is distinction of different alcohol. If this alcohol is 3 degree, this reaction occurs at very soon. If this secondary, then it takes time, 5 minutes. If this one primary, then after heating we can proceed the reaction. So 3 degree alcohol, then 2 degree, then 1 degree. What do you mean by 3 degree, 2 degree? Means that alcohol directly attached carbon, 3 other carbon, that is more easily form a carbocation. We know in 11th class stability, 3 degree carbocation more stable. So reactivity of alcohol in this way, so this reaction, turbidity comes. What do you mean by turbidity? Turbidity means whiteness in reaction mixture. Easily can identify this reaction, distinguish different alcohol, 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree. We will discuss in alcohol chapter also. So one method. Other one, phosphorus halides. If we have alcohol when react with PX3. PX3 means generally PCl3 or PCl5. Two different halides we can use. So this one is, we take PX3 means PCl3. So we get RX. If we use X is chloride, then RCl. If we bromide, then RBr. And other one is, generally this halides we take PCl3. Then we get RCl plus phosphorus acid, H3PO3, phosphorus acid, or we can write in this H3PO3, phosphorus acid. In P block, you know the structure of this acid. This one is a oxo acid. What do you mean by oxo? A double bond with oxygen and at least one OH. So how many? Then how can you write structure? One oxygen remaining, that also attached with OH bond, and one hydrogen directly attached. So this hydrogen is reducing nature and this one is ionizable, means dibasic acid. This acid is dibasic acid. So this is second method, reaction with phosphorus trihalides, generally PCl3. If we use alcohol, another phosphorus halide means PCl5 we can use also. So in this our motto is to convert into alkyl halide and POCl3 plus HCl. So students, how can you remember? There are a characteristics product in PCl3, we get phosphorus acid, and PCl5 we get POCl3. So you should remember, because in your chemistry these two reactions occurs in P block as well as inorganic alcohol. Means in this whole chemistry book we study these two reaction in three places. One in alcohol chapter, haloalkene and haloarene, other one in P block. And next, another main compound to prepare alcohol into, that is thionyl chloride. Thionyl chloride. What is thionyl chloride? Thionyl chloride known as SOCl2. SOCl2A, thionyl chloride. When it reacts with alcohol, it's converted into alkyl chloride, ROCl, then SO2, other one HCl. So this reaction is most important. Thionyl chloride reaction is most important. Why? Because both two products are gaseous product. SO2 as well as HCl, both are gaseous. So in this reaction we get pure product. So from method of preparation of alcohol, these are four methods. First one is alcohol react with hydrogen acids, means HCl generally, and zinc chloride. This HCl, concentrate HCl and zinc chloride known as Lucas reagent. This reagent to be used distinguish primary, secondary, tertiary alcohol. Tertiary alcohol, this reaction occurs very fast. Why? Because in tertiary alcohol 3-degree carbocation formation, that is more stable, and in secondary slightly less stable. So in secondary its reaction take 5 minutes, and primary after heating this reaction occurs. The reason behind stability of carbocation, stability of carbocation. In this way 3 degree more stable, then 2 degree, then 1 degree. So 3 degree easily forms, reaction very fast, secondary after that, and primary after that. So this is important. After then we use PCl3 and PCl5, and most suitable reagent is SOCl2, thionyl chloride. For preparation of bromide and iodide, we use red phosphorus and halogen, because phosphorus, bromide and iodides are PBr3 and Pi3 are less stable. So we use ROH alcohol when react with red phosphorus and halogen plus halogen. Halogen means bromide and iodide. Then we get RX. So students, this one is another method. For red phosphorus, bromine or iodine, we can convert into alkyl bromide or iodide. But in this reaction, aromatic alcohol, students, what do you mean by aromatic alcohol? Aromatic alcohol means phenols. Phenols could not convert into aromatic halides by this reaction. Why? What are the reason? Reason behind that is resonance, you know, plus R effect. So this electron move. So in phenol, oxygen bond, carbon oxygen bond is partially double bond character. Double bond character. So we know due to resonance, this bond is stronger bond, it is not dissociate. So aromatic halide we can't prepare by phenol in these reactions. We can prepare only aliphatic halide. Most important is thionyl chloride. And this question comes, we use to prepare aliphatic halide thionyl chloride. Why thionyl chloride? Other two products are gaseous, so we get pure product. So now we will explain method of preparation from hydrocarbons. From hydrocarbons, first method is free radical halogenation. Free radical. Students, this method we already studied in 11th class, free radical halogenation. We get a hydrocarbon, for example, if you take that is propane, a simple hydrocarbon that is propane, and now it's react with chlorine in presence of sunlight. In presence of sunlight, then what happen? First, in presence of sunlight, free radical formation, then the free radical attack on the hydrocarbon, then it's remove hydrogen and formation of a new free radical. This reaction occurs in 3 steps. First chain initiation, then propagation and termination. You earlier studied in 11th class in detail. So now no need to write mechanism here. But we get by this reaction, if we remove only one hydrogen, means monochlorinated product, then we get 2 product. Why? Students, there are, at first we find out how many products are possible, because number of hydrogen we find in this alkane, there are 2 types hydrogen. 6 hydrogens are similar, 2 hydrogens are different. If we remove any one hydrogen, out of 6, we get like this compound. If I remove either any of the 6 hydrogen, one hydrogen, we get one product, that is chloropropane. 1 chloropropane or chloropropane. Chloropropane. But if I remove out of these 2 hydrogen, then we get like this. So in exams, question comes, a hydrocarbon, when it free radical halogenation, which type product you get, then you have to identify how many types of different hydrogen, then you get different types product, means 1 chloropropane and 2 chloropropane, 1 chloro, 2 chloro. Chloropropane. Such type a question comes in your exam also. In text question is given, so solve the question, and at page number a question also given 289 related to free radical halogenation. Among the isomeric alkane of molecular formula C5H12, the question is this: a isomeric alkane C5H12 and isomeric alkane, its photochemical chlorination yields 1 photochemical chlorination yields. So at first product gives single monochloride. So first students, this hydrocarbon, you know how many types of isomers? 3 isomers. You earlier discussed this one in 10th class also. Pentane have 3 isomer. One is normal pentane. You can write like this, normal pentane. Other one, isopentane. Isopentane, how can you write? 4 carbon straight chain, one as a side chain. So if you write in this way, that is isopentane or 2-methylbutane. And another one, if you write like this, neopentane, common name. So one compound C5H12, we get 3 isomer. So we have to identify which give only single type of monochlorinated product. Single type of monochlorinated product, how can you identify out of this? If you bombardment of chlorination, then first you identify equal number of hydrogen. This compound, all hydrogen are equal. You can start any side, 1, 2, 3. Means all these 12 hydrogen are equal. If you remove any one of the hydrogen, we get a single product. So by this, we get only single product. What product? If you write like this, CS3 in this way, this question comes in earlier CBSE exam. So this give only single, because out of 12 we remove any one, we get only this product. Then the first one means normal pentane. In this normal pentane, what you get? Out these 6 hydrogen are similar. These 4 hydrogen are also similar, and 2 hydrogen is different. So if you bombardment, then what happen? We get either removes out of 6 or out of 4 or 1. So by this we get 3 different products. If you remove out of 6, then we get 1 product. Out of 4 you get 1, and if remove this one, then you get. So normal pentane provide 3 different isomer. If we remove 1 chlorine, means if we remove 1 hydrogen by 1 chlorine in this compound, means isopentane. This one isopentane. In this isopentane, how many types of hydrogen? There are different types. These 6 are similar. CS3, 6 similar. This 3 is different. Students, this 3 is different. You get different product. This 2 also different and 1 also different. So by this isomer, we get 4 different types product. If you remove out of 6, if you remove this hydrogen and this 2 or this one. So in this way, if you remove any one hydrogen, then you get different product. And last year, this question comes in your exam. Identify that hydrocarbon gives single, this give only 1 type, this give 3 types, this give 4 types. Why? Because different types of hydrogen available. Now, one method to preparation by free radical halogenation. But this reaction at disadvantage, the reaction is not stopped after 1 hydrogen remove. We get dichlorated, tri, and we can remove all of the hydrogen also. We get polychlorinated products. So this reaction we can't control. So this one is disadvantage because this occurs through free radical method. How can we prepare aromatic halide? Students, for aromatic halide preparation is another method is electrophilic substitution reaction. Electrophilic substitution reaction. In 11th class, we discussed 5 reactions. One is halogenation, nitration, sulfonation, Friedel-Crafts alkylation and acylation. So revise that reaction. Among that, one reaction is electrophilic substitution. It means if this one is a aromatic hydrocarbon, means benzene, and we want to prepare halobenzene, means chlorobenzene. Halobenzene. So what reagent we take in this reaction? Halogen plus Lewis acid. In this we need Lewis acid. Generally we use iron halides in this reaction. And X we can write here, means a halogen we use chloride and bromide. Normally when we write halogen means chloride and bromide, because chloride and iodide have exceptional behavior. And this another reaction, there is required darkness, means this reaction occurs in dark. And earlier reaction free radical halogenation, that occurs in light, sunlight. So there is a difference. And how can what is mechanism? So that no need. First formation of electrophile. How can electrophile formation? Generation. At first this Lewis acid remove one halogen, so this halogen is positively charged. Electrophilic substitution means a electrons loving group, because benzene has electrons. So a electrophile attack on benzene ring and remove a weaker electrophile, that is hydrogen, and then this reaction occurs. That is detailed mechanism, no need to explain here. You can see the mechanism in 11th class, that chapter. And if we explain another example, that is toluene. So toluene means methylbenzene. It's react with halogen. In presence of Lewis acid, we need iron halide here and dark also. So we get two products, because this halogen we know ortho para directing, because its direct incoming group ortho and para position. Why? Electron density increase at ortho and para position due to inductive effect. What is inductive effect? It is electron releasing effect plus I effect. We earlier discussed in 11th class electron releasing effect. So electron density increase ortho and para position. You get such type halogen. How can you separate this ortho and para? Ortho and para product we can separate by difference of their melting point. Why? Because para product easily separate difference of their melting point, packing efficiency. Ortho and para have different melting point, and so this reaction, but we can't prepare fluoride and iodide. We can prepare only chlorides and bromides. For fluorides and iodide, we have to take special methods. So they can prepare by Sandmeyer reaction. Sandmeyer reaction. By Sandmead reaction, we can prepare diazonium salt as well as different products. Students, what is Sandmead reaction? For Sandmead reaction, at first we required aromatic amine. What do you mean by aromatic amine? When NH2 group attached with benzene ring means aniline or benzene amine. This one is aniline, a common name, but accept IUPAC, or you can write benzene amine. In this benzene amine, we take a reagent that is nitrous acid. Nitrous acid. Student, nitrous acid is not available in laboratory. Nitrous acid, how can you represent? HNO2. So it is not available. For making nitrous acid, we take a reagent that is sodium nitrite, NaNO2, nitrite, and HCl. And this reaction is required freezing mixture 0 to 5 degrees Celsius, or we can say 273 to 278 Kelvin temperature, means freezing mixture. By this reaction we get nitrous acid, and the compound convert into diazonium salt, that known as benzene diazonium salt. So what type of this salt? This like this, and triple bond and Cl, N plus. Generally it's write like this. Its name is benzene diazonium chloride. So this salt highly reactive, and easily we can prepare further the aromatic halide. Means how can this benzene diazonium chloride further react with cuprous halides? If it's react with cuprous halides, then cuprous, what is cuprous? Cuprous means Cu2x2, because it's found in dimeric form, cuprous halide and hydrogen halides, in presence of hydrogen halide. What is halide here? It is either chloride or bromide or cyanide also. When it reacts with cuprous halide and hydrogen halide diazonium salt, we get directly halobenzene, means chlorobenzene, bromobenzene, cyanobenzene. This X is either chloride, bromide or cyanide. This one is Sandmead reaction. So how can we explain? When aniline it react with sodium nitrite and HCl, so this reaction known as, first this reaction known as diazotization. Diazotization means formation of a diazonium salt, react with sodium nitrite HCl, freezing mixture. Further this reagent react with cuprous halide and hydrogen halide, so we get cyanobenzene, chlorobenzene, bromobenzene. Students, if we react directly this compound with potassium iodide, benzene diazonium salt react with potassium iodide, we get iodobenzene. So in this reaction we can convert iodobenzene. Only to introduce iodine in benzene ring, that is only one method. Benzene diazonium chloride react with potassium iodide, we convert into iodobenzene. Another compound, fluorobenzene. Students, how can you convert fluorobenzene? For preparation of fluorobenzene, we need HF HF and boron trifluoride. These two reagent, they react, they compound another diazonium salt, fluoroboric acid, like we can write here fluoroboric acid, this diazonium N2 and BF4 minus N2 plus. This diazonium salt, when slightly heated, this one slightly heated, we get fluorobenzene. So preparation of fluorobenzene, we need only this reaction, go to this reaction. First we have to prepare benzene diazonium salt, further react with HF and boron trifluoride, HF and boron trifluoride a mixture, then we get benzene diazonium fluoroborate, that is salt, and further heating we get nitrogen gas release out and we get fluorobenzene. So students, this one is method to prepare halobenzene. First reaction is diazotization, this one is a separate reaction, and Sandmeyer reaction is this, when diazonium salt react with cuprous halide and hydrogen halide. So by this method we can introduce into aromatic ring fluorine as well as iodine, chlorine and bromine. We can make another reaction, that is we will discuss in next chapter, that is Gattermann reaction. Gattermann reaction. On that reaction, what happen? We use copper and hydrogen halide HCl or HBr, HX, means either chloride or bromide. We can make diazonium salt into chlorobenzene, bromobenzene using copper plus hydrogen halide. But that reaction name is Gattermann reaction. Like this chlorine or bromine. If we use chlorine, then chlorobenzene, bromine, then bromobenzene. So Gattermann reaction, Sandmeyer reaction, diazotization, these three reactions we study in this reaction. So in your syllabus, this reaction very important, that known as diazotization. From alkenes, students, how can we prepare from alkenes? You know, alkene, those compound having double bond. So addition of hydrogen halide on alkenes. We earlier studied in 11th class addition of hydrogen halide on alkene, that governs according to Markovnikov rule. Markovnikov rule. What is this rule, students? A Russian scientist, addition of a hydrogen halide on unsymmetrical alkene, then halogen atom attached that carbon having lesser hydrogen. So we make this alkene into unsymmetrical alkene. For example, if we make like this, a particular example, CH3H, and in this way. So what name of this compound? 1, 2, 3 means propene or propanene. When addition of HX on this compound, we get what type product? When halogen atom attached that carbon having lesser hydrogen, because this either one H and X addition on double bond. So H where addition H and X where. So at first we add halogen on that carbon having lesser hydrogen. So in this carbon only one hydrogen, this have two hydrogen. So addition of halogen according to this rule occurs on second carbon. So this addition known as Markovnikov rule. But students, if this one is, there is peroxide present, means if addition of HBr in presence of peroxide, then what happen? Then this occurs according to anti-Markovnikov rule. Anti-Markovnikov rule, that known as peroxide effect or Kharas effect. Your earlier studies, if there is peroxide, means hydrogen peroxide present, then what happen? Addition of a halogen on that carbon having more hydrogen, means anti-Markovnikov rule. Then we follow anti-Markovnikov rule. Anti-Markovnikov rule. So we get the product like halogen attached, that carbon having more hydrogen, bromine. This one is major product. Other also we get minor product. In this reaction we get major and minor product. So this one is here major product, and in this reaction this one is major product. So minor product we get also in this reaction, but halogen atom attached, that carbon having in Markovnikov rule having lesser hydrogen, anti-Markovnikov rule having more hydrogen. Anti-Markovnikov reaction occurs free radical mechanism, and this occurs formation of carbocation in this reaction. For detail, you can see in 11th class you get in major and minor product also in every reaction. Such type question comes in your exam. So in text question, if we solve question number this 10.4, write the reaction of following reaction. Write the product of following reaction. First product is given like this. The alkene is given and addition of HBr. Write the product. What is the product of HBr? There is no peroxide is written. Then where be addition of bromine? Bromine attached, that carbon having lesser hydrogen. So students, we get major product is this like. If there is written peroxide, then it we get opposite anti-Markovnikov rule. So remember what is Markovnikov and anti-Markovnikov? This is addition on alkene, then halogen atom attached, that carbon having lesser hydrogen. In anti-Markovnikov rule, anti-Markovnikov needs peroxide and anti-Markovnik only for HBr. So when you solve these different examples, you get the concept easily. Now addition of halogens, halides. How can you make vicinal halides? Students, another reaction to identify double bond in alkene like this. If a compound alkene, if we pass bromine gas in carbon tetrachloride medium, carbon tetrachloride, then how can we say this one is unsaturated hydrocarbon? Because we know bromine is reddish brown liquid. When this gas pass through bromine solution, then what happen? This reddish brown color is disappear and we get addition reaction in this. Nearby two halogen atom attached. So this reaction, to confirm alkene, means alkene or alkyne unsaturation test we use for bromine halogen when alkene, and we get dihalo product nearby two halogen atom attached. Now students, we will discuss two more reaction. One is Falkenstein reaction, other one Schwarz reaction. These two reactions we make bromide and iodide, two different alkyl halides, because normally chloride and bromide we can prepare, but fluoride and iodide preparation is difficult. So for preparation of bromide and fluoride and iodide, we use this reaction. In this reaction, we take alkyl halide and the compound is sodium iodide. This sodium iodide, halogen either chloride or bromide, convert into alkyl iodide. Preparation of alkyl iodide, we use sodium iodide as a reagent in presence of acetone, dry acetone. This acetone facilitates to remove this sodium halide. This sodium halide is either chloride or bromide, and according to Le Chatelier's principle, reaction shift towards product side. Why? This question comes in CBSE exam many times. Why we use dry acetone in this reaction? Because this facilitates the reaction towards product side and we get precipitate of sodium chloride or bromide in this reaction. The other reaction, to prepare fluoride, we use Schwarz reaction. In this Schwarz reaction, we take any metal fluoride like alkyl halide, react with either silver fluoride or mercurous fluoride, Ag2F2, cobalt fluoride or antimony fluoride, SbF3. We can take any fluoride, either silver fluoride, mercurous fluoride, cobalt fluoride or antimony fluoride. Then we get what? RF and AgX or metal halide removed. This reaction known as Schwarz reaction. Means these reactions are halogen exchange reaction. They only exchange halogen and we prepare iodide and fluoride. For iodide we use sodium iodide, for fluoride we take different metal fluorides. So in this way we can prepare different alkyl halides. So now we summarize, students, today method of preparation, different alcohols. From alcohol, very important method, that is SOCl2 thionyl chloride, and in alkenes we get Friedel, that is Markovnikov rule and anti-Markovnikov rule. Other one, electrophilic substitution reaction. And for making the aromatic halide, we required through Sandmeyer reaction. Sandmeyer reaction we can prepare iodide and fluoride. So remember these name reactions: especially Sandmeyer reactions, Filkenstein's and Schwartz reaction. Okay, if you have any problem, then write in comment box. Tomorrow we will discuss about different physical and chemical property. So your exam is near. For this, thoroughly revise the whole chemical reaction. Thank you. Have a nice day.